Good morning, everyone. I am back at the creek again. I'm at the same spot I was last weekend. Found some good gold here. Just let me give you a quick lay of the land. So, creek comes down from over there. There's a nice bedrock waterfall up around this corner here. I did some prospecting there, didn't find as much color as I did here. So the creek comes around this bend right here. There's another bedrock crevice up here. Comes down and opens up right where I'm at. It gets really narrow through this channel. As you can see, there's a steep mountain here, steep mountain there. So it gets pushed up into that bank, comes right down here. And this is the first chance that the water slows down after all that bedrock. And you can see there's some nice gravels in there. I've been working right along behind these big rocks right here. That's where I've been finding most of my decent gold. Just running it right through that Robinson sluice there. So this morning I already did a 2-gallon bucket run as a test through my Robinson sluice there. Just make sure I was still on the gold, and I've got the results panned out right here. Some nice flaky bits in there. So for right now it appears we are still on gold. So I'm gonna get back to digging because I don't have too much time today. Got my little niece's birthday party to go to. She's already 2 years old. It's crazy. Time flies. So make the most of your time. I'll be back soon. Thanks. You ever have those times when you make something and you're just surprised at how well it works? Well, I made this classifier here because I can't really justify spending $70 on one of the arbor fabricating ones. So I decided I would make one for myself. I just got 2 8 or 6 inch rings. That's 8 inch rings from Hobby Lobby, and just some chicken wire here and a clothes hanger. And I made this classifier, and by golly, that thing works really well. It's all zip tied together. I don't know, I made it in like 30 minutes, but it's lasted around 4 months so far. And my buddy Greg, when we were out here last weekend, he said, "Hey man, is that one of those arbor classifiers?" I was like, "No, man, I made this thing for, I don't know, less than 10 bucks. So maybe I'll do a video on how you can make your own little classifier like this. I mean, it works really well. So hopefully I can go ahead and make a video and upload it later this week. We'll see. Tell you, I can't say enough good things about this Robinson sluice here. I don't even know what it weighs. I think maybe 1 or 2 pounds. So lightweight, so easy to pack into anywhere. And the drop ripple design all the way down with the area that you can see if you're catching any gold up in the initial portion of your sluice box. I mean, it is really an ideal sluice, but it does take some fine tuning and knowing how to run it. You really have to keep an eye on your riffles, make sure you're not washing anything out. And really, I mean, I do a cleanup about every 2-gallon bucket. Otherwise, this whole thing would wash out. So, yeah, if you're gonna get one, play with it, run some material through it, make sure you know how to run it before you bring it out into the field, and try and do a full run through it, because it does take some fine tuning and getting used to how it catches the gold and all that. It's pretty cool though. Although one of the people I follow on YouTube, Benzo, he has a Spikes sluice box. It's kind of like a two sluice combo, where he's got the top part and it's got a classifier screen that drops down underneath, where he catches all of his smaller, probably I think it's 1/2-inch classified screen up top, where he catches most of his fine gold and all that. Pretty neat design. He can just shovel right onto that thing without having to classify. It's really an ideal way to gold prospect out here. Who knows, might look at getting something like that or making something like that here in the near future. We'll see. I'm gonna finish running this bucket, probably do another bucket, and then I'll do a cleanup whenever I get home. So I'll see how much gold I can take out of here today. Alright, I'm just going to expand upon my previous little statement about getting to know your sluice and how it runs. Right here is about the type of water flow I like to see in my sluice. It's not a huge deep V. Typically I would like to see the V end right here behind these riffles, the indicator riffles. Although, I mean, this water's moving pretty hard, and I'm doing the best with what I have right now without putting a lot of time into building my platform here. But as you can see right here, it means the water's turbulating right here, so it's creating like a channel right here. It means that the water on this corner is moving slower than the water on that corner. And that corner right there could also be a little bit deeper in the water. Therefore, it creates a little V right here. Typically, I would like to have it looking more like that. That's proper flow on that side. And what I found is, whenever I have it set up like this, and there is like a very small amount of turbulence right here, once I put material through it, it tends to even itself out. I guess it just comes with experience and knowing how to run your sluice. I also like to run this sluice a little bit slower with heavier clays and muddy material that I'm running through it. If I'm running sands and gravels that are, you know, like this stuff, I'll run it a little bit faster. But I like to give it time to settle right up in here, work its way down the sluice, and it cleans out in a few seconds. But it gives it time for the gold to fall out of the clay and the mud, and then it separates and either gets trapped right up here or in behind these 3 riffles. So again, it just takes a lot of practice with your sluice and getting to know your sluice and how to run it, and every sluice is different. It's just the one I prefer to run out here. Yeah.